Hello and a very warm welcome to the highlights of the MENA Tour. This week we bring you the best of the action from the first tournament of the final leg of the 2017 season, the Dubai Creek Open. Dubai is one of the most visited cities in the world, home to stunning structures and people from diverse backgrounds. It's the melting pot of cultures. The journey of Dubai is an experience like no other. And we make our way to the iconic Dubai Creek Golf and Yacht Club to tee off the post-summer showdown of the MENA Tour.
We've always loved hosting the sort of first event after summer here at the Creek, and it really gets our season kind of kicked off. We feel as though when we host the MENA Tour event, it really gets the members interested in coming along and playing again. The course is always in fantastic condition. It's a really fun time for us, so I think the relationship is special.
True to form, the Creek course looked in pristine condition. The team at the Creek put in the hard yards to make sure the sixth outing of the MENA Tour is the most memorable one to date.
Preparation for the MENA Golf Tour is quite extensive. A lot of hours leading up to it, early starts in the morning. The guys have been flat out, I'd say, for a good 3-4 weeks, getting everything ready. To get the green speeds at what we require and the rough down to what we want it can be quite time consuming.
A strong field of more than 115 players from 26 different countries descended on the Creek to fight it out. The last 2 years here experienced really close finishes. The common factor between the two cliffhangers was young sensation Rayan Thomas. The 17-year-old was upbeat to defend the title on what's his home course.
I love this place, I love this course. I've grown up here for the past 7 to 8 years, so I know this course like the back of my hand, so can't wait to get the event started and try defending my championship.
Rayan's remarkable journey to the podium was dramatic to say the least. On the final hole, his approach bounced off a rock and stayed out of the water. That helped him force a playoff, and he edged out Luke Joy to make history, becoming the youngest winner on the MENA Tour. The rock that assisted him is now named Rayan's Rock.
This shows you how personal the Creek can be and how good of a club they are. I mean, the members are fantastic, the staff is perfect, and for them to have thought about putting a plaque in that rock means a lot to me and just shows you how good a club Creek is.
For the MENA Tour and Rayan in particular, the great news was the former Open champion Darren Clarke was all set to participate in the Dubai Creek Open. Clarke, as patron, has been working hard with the MENA Tour for more than a year.
I know Darren Clarke, I've met him a few times, so I know him relatively well, and can't wait to get this round started and try to pick his brain a little bit.
Rayan, who was drawn with Clarke, started steadily and managed a round of 1 under 70. Meanwhile, Frederick Fromm was in red-hot form. 7 birdies in the day's play to shoot a 7 under 64. On most days, Fromm's effort would be the best in the day's proceedings, but MG Kaiser beat that hands down. He scored 9 birdies and an eagle to smoke a 10 under 61, smashing the course record by 2 shots. England's Robert Hurry hit a purple patch on day 2. A round of 66 helped him climb the ladder. Rayan Thomas, the defending champion, stole the show with a freak round of golf. The 17-year-old equalled the record for consecutive birdies in the history of professional tournaments. This was the 9th on the 10th. So Rayan Thomas jumped to 2nd spot ahead of the final round at the Creek. As a result, he had a great opportunity of making 2 trophies in 2 years. MG Kaiser still led the way. It promised to be a fascinating final stretch. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the MENA Tour Highlight Show. This week we're in Dubai for the Dubai Creek Open. Todd Clemens started the day on a bright note. He managed a birdie on the first to move to 7 under par. His fellow countryman Stuart Archibald got off to a flyer. 3 birdies in the first 3 holes. What about this for an approach that led to the hat-trick? But MJ Kaiser's start to the final day was far from ideal. The overnight leader missed a sitter to drop a shot on the opening hole. Peter Stoyanovski dropped a shot on the 3rd hole. He slipped back to 5 under par. Meanwhile, Kaiser's campaign faced a sink scare. He found water on the 2nd hole, a double bogey, and he squandered the lead over Rehan. Kaiser made a comeback on the 3rd, a wonderfully weighted birdie putt to pick up his first shot in the final round. It was topsy-turvy, and he overtook young Rehan again on the 4th hole. An excellent chip that led to another birdie. But the patron, Darren Clark, pretty in pink, was having a rough day at the office. A double bogey on the 7th, and the Irishman slipped to 4 under. The Kaiser further up the ante. A terrific approach on the 6th that led to a birdie. The South African picking up 3 shots in 4 holes. But Robert Hari was finding it hard to pick up a shot. He dropped one, this time on the 7th. After a birdie on the 5th, Rayan Thomas had a forgettable following hole. A double bogey reduced him to 10 under for the tournament. So that's how it looked as the leading group finished the first 6 holes. MG Kaiser enjoyed a 3-shot lead over defending champion Rayan Thomas. 3 Englishmen tied at 3rd, trying their best to break into the top 2. Let's now pick up play with Rayan Thomas lining up for his 3rd shot on the par 4 7th. Here is the defending champion, Rayan Thomas, encouraged by his partner as well. It's nice, isn't it? MG Kaiser. He's left that way short. Here's Robert Hari. Birdie putt on the 8th. Wide stance. Maybe just not finding the speed of these greens. A little slower than they possibly expected so far. Here's our leader now, MG Kaiser. Birdie putt at the 7th. Can he capitalise? He's given it a good wrap. Decent putt. That'll be a par for the leader. Puts the pressure back on the chasing pack. Here's Hari for his par. 5 foot. Slides it by on the left-hand side. You get the feeling that Kaiser's just got to hold his nerve at the moment. Nobody really making a move. 2nd bogey of the day. Here's Thomas. Par putt. Feel he might need this one, the defending champ. Down the slope. Oh, it's a lovely effort. It's a drop shot for Rayan Thomas. And the news will get back to the clubhouse and the leaderboards. Looking to tidy up, which he does nicely. 4 shots though behind MG Kaiser. The tournament very much in his hands at the moment. This for par. Nicely done. Leader by 4 shots. Can anybody close the gap? Could it be Todd Clements, the amateur? Currently 5 back. This is his 3rd shot, though, on the par 5, and it's a decent chip. Good chance of a birdie. Hari at 7 under. 2nd shot on the par 4 9th. Been a little inconsistent over this final round. And once again, he finds the bunker just at the wrong time. Some way offline. Disappointed with that. Here's the birdie putt for Clements. Could go joint 2nd if he holds this, which he does nicely. Straight in the front door. Calmly done. 13th birdie of the tournament. It's been a real birdie fest in truth. Now then, can Thomas close even at this late stage? 4 back on the par 3. He's done it before. It's his home course. Nobody knows it better than Rayan Thomas. That's a beautiful tee shot as well. Gives him a good chance of a birdie. Hari from the sand. Difficult shot. Yeah, very heavy-handed with that. Not been a happy couple of holes for Hari. Thomas, chance for a birdie. This would close it to 3 on Kaiser. Oh, beautifully done. The mark of a champion. It's game on again. Rayan Thomas, 17 birdies in the tournament, 10 under, 3 back. Well, I think we're going to have a terrific closing spectacle here at the Dubai Creek. Can the leader answer? Played beautifully so far. Just slides by on the left. Thomas closes by 1. Hari's tournament really slipping away at the moment. Needs to steady the ship. This would certainly do it. It's a good effort. That'll be a drop shot. Maybe, even at this stage, his race is probably run. Back to 6 under. Here's Clements. Making a really decent fist of it as well. This is a birdie putt. Big swing right to left. Has he given it enough? Oh, he's judged it pretty well. Kaiser to stretch his lead over Rayan Thomas. Really is a jewel in the sun, isn't it now? Open the door again, little smile on his face, little wry smile that time. Needs this, Clements, if he's to have a say in the tournament. Hold it nicely. Look very steady, 4 shots behind the leader. Very much in it though. Peter Stoyanovsky. Not seen too much of him, but this is a birdie putt which he tucks in nicely. He's been going along really well. First birdie of the day takes him back to 6 under par. Kaiser holes out, tidies up. Definitely in his hands, the tournament still. MG Kaiser. He's 3 ahead of the defending champion Rayan Thomas, who's beginning to put on a little bit of pressure. Can anybody still come in with a big shout? Todd Clements possibly. You'd think the rest are too far back. Welcome back to the MENA Tour. We're showcasing the best action from the final day of the 2017 Dubai Creek Open. MG Kaiser had an opportunity to pick up 2 shots on the 10th. A birdie nonetheless for the leader. Todd Clements continuing his good work on the 14th. Tap-in birdie to move to 10 under, joint 2nd place with Rayan Thomas. Kaiser's impressive showing was on display on the 13th too. His wonderful approach led to another birdie, 15 under par. Stoyanovski was having a hard time in the middle of his round. He missed this par putt on the 15th to slide back to 5 under par. Rayan Thomas's great putt on the 13th helped him move to 11 under to keep his hopes alive. Rayan Thomas's tee shot at the 14th led to another birdie. The Indian started his surge just at the right time. He was now 3 shots shy of Kaiser. Clements was looking for a strong finish too. He picked up a shot on the par 3 16th with this gigantic putt. What a beauty. Then Rayan Thomas missed this absolute sitter. Golden opportunity. He knew it could be crucial in the championship's context. Darren Clarke had had a rough day, but was looking to finish with a smile on his face. A super putt to pick up a shot on the 17th. Great to see. So ahead of the last 3 holes for the leading group, Kaiser enjoyed a 3-shot advantage over Thomas. Surely only a change of monumental proportions could deny him from lifting his first MENA Tour title. We pick up play with the leader on the tee at the 16th hole. 15 under, MG Kaiser. 198 yards. I think he likes it. Yeah, no wonder. Just rolls off the back of the green, but a safe tee shot. Rayan Thomas's tee shot not that close. Here's Todd Clements at 11 under, just looking to finish with a flourish, really. It's been a super tournament for the amateur. Long way from the hole, but looking good for a par. Here is Kaiser. Second shot, just off the green. Can't afford any mistakes. Thomas looking to capitalise if there is one. Oh, that's a beautiful putt, beautifully weighted. Just settles his nerves if there are any, just at the right time. Now, can Clements finish with a birdie to take him just that little bit closer? Not to be, but should tidy up for a par. Thomas really, you feel, needs this. 3 back at the moment. Birdie chance on the 16th. Defending champion. Up and over the slope, but just wide. A little bit of work left in that too, but he really has to go for it at this stage. Darren Clarke, the patron. Double bogey putt on the 18th. He'll be glad to get in. It's in the middle of the hole though. And as always with Darren, a smile not too far from his face. Here's Thomas, can't afford any slips now. It's for par on the 16th. Yeah, nicely done. He's done his bit. It's over to Kaiser. It's been a really good battle between these two. Yeah, the 3-shot lead still maintained by MG Kaiser. Just 2 holes remaining now, within touching distance. Clements to tidy up. This to finish at 11 under par, which he does nicely. No doubt will have enjoyed playing with Darren Clarke. A day that Todd Clements will always remember. 67, 69, 66. That's really, really good golf. Hari had his chances, has fallen back really on this final round. You can see by the shrug of the shoulders, it's been a frustrating day. Beautiful course, isn't it? The creek in all its splendour. All the way back to 3 under par. But drama on the 17th. Kaiser has been in the water. This is his 3rd shot now. Could there be a twist, even at this late stage? Has to steady himself. Well, he's on the green, but he's a long way from the hole. And there's a big opening now for Thomas. Can he capitalise? Second shot. Middle of the fairway. Has to put this close. 3-shot the gap at the moment. That's a beautiful shot from Rayan Thomas. A little bit of backspin. Stoyanovski on the 18th. Fantastic finishing hole. with a wonderful clubhouse in the distance. And what a way to finish as well. Absolute cracker. Now then, Kaiser. This for par. You'd think he'd settle for a 2-putt at the moment. He might have raced that by as well. He certainly has. Dear me, he's put that 10-foot past. Well, you just never know with golf, do you? Here's Stoyanovski for his birdie to finish. 66, 70, 71. 6 under par for Peter Stoyanovski. Well played. But let's get back to the drama. Could be a 3-shot swing here if Thomas can hold this. Kaiser looking at a double bogey. Can he find the birdie? The defending champion? No, he can't. Oh, the anguish. Oh, the pain. Oh, the relief for Kaiser. It's just a par for Thomas. Still, the gap is going to be 1 shot going down the last. What a tournament we have on our hands. Double bogey for MJ Kaiser. Well, he saunters away. But it's going to be game on down the last. Hurry to finish. It's been a tough day. He does it though. Finishes 3 under par. It's been a decent tournament. Disappointing round of 77 though to finish. Now then, Thomas, middle of the fairway on the 18th. A shot back. What can he produce? Whatever happens, it's been a terrific defence of his title. Urging it on, just doesn't quite get up. But he's found the dance floor. It's over to Kaiser. Well, so much tension around. People absolutely glued to this tournament. Here's Kaiser for a birdie. Has to put this close. He's walking after it. And he's run it by, my word. The nerve ends are really jangling. A right smile from Kaiser. He's crawling over the finish line if he gets there. Thomas, birdie putt, has to drop. Up the slope. Left to right. Well, he's given it enough, but he's pulled it wide. It means Kaiser needs this putt for a maiden MENA Tour title. It's 5 feet, isn't it, at least? Kaiser to win. How's your nerves? Pretty good. He knew it was in all the way. Congratulations to MG Kaiser. My word, he made it tough on himself, but he got there in the end. 61, 68 and a 71 after all kinds of trouble at the 17th. Be great for Thomas to round this off. It's been a terrific defence of his own title. He puts it wide. In the end, the gap is a couple of shots for Kaiser, but it's been a terrific race, a titanic struggle all the way to the 18th. Great sportsmanship as well. Well done to both players, but congratulations to MG Kaiser, the Dubai Creek Open champion. So, confirmation of the final leaderboard. MG Kaiser of South Africa, 13 under par, 2 ahead of Todd Clements and Rayan Thomas. What an effort from the 17-year-old. But how did Kaiser feel about it all?
Funny enough, last year at this time I won in Asia, on the Asian Development Tour, to get the monkey off the back. Winning a golf tournament today is so tough, no matter what tour you play on. The competition is ridiculous. Every week it's just people are going crazy on any tour, on every tour.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the prize presentation for the 2017 Dubai Creek Open. Starting with the leading amateur this week, we had a tie for the leading amateur, both finishing on 11 under par, and also tied second for the tournament. From India, Rayan Thomas, and from England, Todd Clements. And the 2017 Dubai Creek Open champion, with scores of 61, 68, 71 for a total of 213 under par. From South Africa, MG Kaiser.
Congratulations to MG Kaiser, Dubai Creek Open Champion 2017. Hope you've enjoyed the highlights. Bye-bye.